Namaste. The incidence of dementia and intake of animal products. A study done from Loma Linda University plus the research done at Columbia University, the longitudinal study done with the Chicago Health and Aging Project, the scientific study done with patients in the Kaiser Permanente Northern California group, the research done for the Women's Health Study of Harvard, and numerous other epidemiological studies have shown that people that are eliminating animal products, meat and dairy, and consuming a diet rich in leafy, greens, vegetables, fruits and nuts are at the lowest risk of Alzheimer's compared to people who consume fewer plants and more fatty animal products. Why? Why are the differences in health outcomes so abrupt? What about meat could be causing these effects? Let's start.
I remember you fading out of view. You're a memory now.
Research over the years has shown that both the cholesterol and saturated fat in meat, eggs, and dairy are closely associated with the degeneration typical of Alzheimer's disease. My mother, Eunice, that was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease 4 years ago, has been cared by me on plant-based and vegan lifestyle only. I have been questioned by many for worrying too much for her diet, as she is already with Alzheimer's, right? That's what they think. And there isn't a cure for it. With these impressive studies that precisely associate cholesterol and saturated fat intake with Alzheimer's, the scientists also have shown that meat consumption escalates many risk factors of Alzheimer's, along with high blood pressure, high triglycerides, high inflammation, and high LDL cholesterol.
A batata, e eu vou colocar o azeite e depois que eu fizer esse vinagrete, né, que dá para conservar fora da geladeira, que é isso que a gente tem que pensar, vocês vão poder ver aqui que eu coloco em vidros e a gente vai comendo do vidro o vinagrete. Então eu já estou separando alguns vidros aqui para poder fazer, usando temperos do quintal. São pegando rosemary, esse aqui que é o orégano cubano, não parece boldo?
Important to note, these risk factors are also correlated with cardiovascular disease, what imply that analysis examining diet and cardiovascular health can also present understanding into how some foods impact cognitive health. My mother is here. Yes, she has Alzheimer's. However, she has no other problems on her body. When she arrived 4 years ago here in the US from Brazil, she was with high blood pressure. She no longer has it, thanks to her new diet alone. Her cardiovascular tests health results are great. The scientists also declared that not all fat is bad. Indeed, for the brain health, fat is crucial. The brain uses fats continually in the action of reconstructing cells and other support structures. They explain that 60% of the brain is consisted of fat. Paramount is the type of fat you are eating. So keep in mind that omega-3 fatty acids found in nuts, seeds, and marine algae are especially critical for brain health. Therefore, saturated fat from animals surely increases the risk for Alzheimer's and other dementias. A more recent study published in February 3rd, this year, 2020, issued of JAMA Internal Medicine, JAMA, included not only processed meat consumption as a potential association with cardiovascular disease and death, but also unprocessed red meat, poultry, and fish consumption. Aren't you fascinated why your doctor hasn't told you about these credible investigations on the analogy between animal products, neurodegenerative disease, and vascular risk factors? I believe when the subject is prevention and developmental modification, there is a sort of sarcasm and pessimism in medical practice. Let me read something for you. Actually, it is an observation from the doctor Zai, Dean Shezai, MD, and Aisha Sezai. This is the book. What they say: not only do doctors not study prevention and lifestyle intervention, but they are taught that it is impossible. Many of them don't know about the latest nutritional research, nor do they understand how to implement those findings in clinical practice. So, even if the billions gushed into Alzheimer's research, there is no efficacious remedy to reverse the progression of the disease. There are medications that can help manage the symptoms. All the same, so can something found right in your grocery store or your farmer's market. Dear caregiver, go plant-based, go vegan.
Sweet potato with a lovely pecan, oat, almond flour meal crumble on top with maple syrup.
And we have here the beans. I have coconut and mushrooms, and we also have vegan sausage and some herbs. And here the rice, and the salad. Wonderful.
I wanted to take this opportunity here to ask you to subscribe to this channel and help it grow, and creating the possibility to make more videos like this for you. Please don't forget to hit the bell to receive a notification every time I post a video. But you need to like, and of course, if you like this video, please also click like and make your comment about your considerations or any suggestions for new videos. Thank you. I appreciate you. Namaste.